Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So reading verse 44, Gurudev. O Devi, when he touches your lowered shoulders in the rasa dance, Mohan, the enemy of Mura, looks like a full moon shining with an abundance of lust. O Kalavati, artistic girl, when will this maidservant joyfully place a garland of sweet jasmine flowers surrounded by wandering hummingbees on those shoulders? O Devi, when he touches your lowered shoulders in the rasa dance, Mohan, the enemy of Mura, looks like a full moon, Kalanidhi, shining with an abundance of lust. O Kalavati, artistic girl, when will this maidservant joyfully place a garland of sweet jasmine flowers surrounded by wandering hummingbees on those shoulders? Notes: when the vision of the previous verse disappears, Sri Raghunath Das prays for direct service. After applying Sri Radhika's footlack, he now proceeds with hanging a jasmine garland surrounded by sweetly humming bees around her neck. How many beautiful pastimes Tulasi remembers when she hangs this sweet jasmine garland on her shoulders. When she calls her Kalavati, she perceives the Rasa Leela. How sweet are Srimati's shoulders when she dances the Rasa and she is embraced by Rasa Vilasi's strong arms. How many arts Mohan shows. That is why he is called Kalanidhi, the ocean of arts, and Radhika is called Kalavati, the artistic girl. Rasavati, tasty Radhika, sports with the greatest Rasika and the wonderful artistic Rasa Leela. How many cupids faint when they see their beauty? The Kadamba trees provide a cool shade and their flowers give a nice scent. Mohan plays his enchanting Murali flute, holding it to his sweet lips, while millions of gopis worship his moon-like face with the blue lotus flowers of their eyes. Although there are millions of gopis in the Rasa dance, Kalavati Radha gets a special attention. A sweet remembrance of this Rasa festival awakens in Tulasi's heart, and she infuses that relish in Swamini's heart. One person's feelings are thus transferred into another person's heart. Just as a person can have devotion infused within his heart by associating with a great devotee. The devotee should serve Swamini and make her float The devotee should serve Swamini and make her float on the waves of the proper moods at the same time.
Again.
The devotee should serve Swamini and make her float on the waves of the proper moods at the same time. How can we serve like this unless our hearts are qualified for these feelings? We must transfer this joy to the heart of the Mahabhav personified, Sri Radhika. We serve.
How it's possible?
How is it possible?
The line read again.
So the devotee should serve Swamini and make her float on the waves of the proper moods at the same time.
And to understand that waves and mood, to serve her. We have to be always very close to feel that. We cannot feel the waves of anyone when we are not close. Yeah.
The devotee should serve Swamini and make her float on the waves of the proper moods at the same time. How can we serve like this unless our hearts are qualified for these feelings? We must transfer this joy to the heart of Mahabhav personified, Sri Radhika. We serve Shringar through Mahabhav.
Shringara, loving exchange. Singar means decoration also. And exchange. Decoration is also loving exchange. When she decorates her ornaments with that feeling, it will please to my lover. That is the reason of decoration. And Singar means the feeling are so intense of beloved that he is very anxious to meet with his lover. And that mood, without closeness of her, we cannot understand. What she is decorating and what is the reason behind her decoration and loving exchange with his lover. That is also the Singar Rasa.
This is the meaning of Shringa-atik also, no? The meaning of Shringa-atik is also this meaning. Shringa-atik.
Singarati means today, now, everything is fresh, new, decoration and everything. That is Singarati. When you take bath and everything fresh, change your clothes, and you wear fresh clothes, that Radhamohan is 8 a.m. is Singarati. Morning is Mangala. They wake up that time, 4:30 of resting. That is Mangala. Singar means they decorate and we offer something to eat. That is Singarati. That Raj Bhogati. Lunchtime, Rajbhog. Then, after that, they rest 1-2 hours. Then, Sandhya at the evening, they wake up. One is a Dhoop Aarti at 3:30 or 4. Then Sandhya Aarti at evening time, when he come back from bringing the cow. Sandhya evening time. Then Sayanati. The Singar is 8:30 Singar. Singar means decoration also. Singar Rasa means loving exchange. Even the decoration ornaments is also Singar Rasa.
We serve Shringar through Mahabhav.
We serve Shringar to Mahabhav. We have to be in feeling there, we can feel some Mahabhav. If he is a higher feeling and I have no feeling, how I can serve? We need also feeling to serve. Higher feeling.
We serve Shringar through Mahabhav, and we serve Mahabhav through Shringar. Shri Narottam Das Thakur sings, Radha Krishna Duhu Prema Lakshabana Yeno Hema Yahara Hilola Rasa Sindhu Chakora Nayana Prema Kamarati Kore Dhyana Piriti Sukera Duhu Bandhu. The love of Radha and Mohan is purer than gold molten 100,000 times, and this love makes high waves in the ocean of rasa. Let us relish this prema with our chakora bird-like eyes and meditate on this transcendental Kama, Mohan, and Rati, Radhika, for they are the friends of ecstatic love. Shri Radhika is Mohan's dearmost beloved. She is generally in opposition to him, and she is very enchanting, having the luster of golden kesara flower. Her red sari shows her passionate love for Mohan, and her silken blue outer garments are very enchanting, decorated with jeweled ornaments. Drink their nectarian forms and pastimes with your eyes and sing their glories, being their female assistant, absorbed in bliss. Nicely serve Kishora Kishori, who are unknown to the Vedic rules and who sit on a jeweled platform. When we serve the Mahavani of the Acharyas, our hearts will become qualified. The Vani itself will bring the qualification.
Vani means the words. Writing. That's a Mahavani. Is a divine verse. That's a Mahavani. Their realizations become in words when they come, it becomes Mahavani. What they see, they write. These days, many are writing by their studies. And these Mahavanis, they are writing with looking. watching that. Like Geet Govinda, Mahabharata. This Acharya's book or Mahabharata. This is not written without realizations, by looking. What they are seeing in their meditation and realization, they are writing in their spiritual identity, spiritual Sarup identity. They write. For the devotee who want to be relish the Rasika mood. Honestly, these books are kept very hidden. Many don't know this book exists also. If it is not in English, you don't know about that. With 5 years before, it printed in English. So you can read this, no? Before was in Sanskrit, then it comes to Bangla. Because this test, they can reach this point. Everyone is not greedy for this, no? So they are not qualified. If I have no greed, I have no qualification for that, to go in this subject.
When we serve the Mahavani of the Acharyas, our hearts will become qualified. The Vani itself will bring the qualification. Kevala Bhakata Sangha, Prema Bhakti Rasa Ranga, Leela Katha, Vraja Rasa Pure. Only in the company of devotees can one blissfully discuss Mohan's Rasika pastimes in Vraja in a loving, devotional way. This process of hearing, chanting, and remembering the Rasika pastimes of Vraja is again illuminated by the best of devotional practice, Nama Sankirtan. Srila Sanatana Goswami teaches in Brihad Bhagavatamrita. From devotional service that consists of meditating on the Vraja pastimes and singing about them, and which is illuminated by Nama Sankirtan of the beloved, Vraja Prema will arise. On this, Sri Sanatana himself comments, although singing is the same as Nama Sankirtan of the beloved, it is still mentioned separately because it is the most intimate item of devotional practice. The word Natamshayo brings Swamini's beautiful shoulders on the path of our memories. How sweet are Sri Radhika's shoulders during the Rasa Leela. Her shoulders are lowered because Rasa Vilasi Mohan keeps his big rod-like arm on them. How many arts of Mohan are revealed? Kalavati Sri Radha, Kalanidhi Mohan, artistic Radha and Mohan. How beautiful is their expert meeting. Without accepting the mood of a maidservant, this beauty is hard to imagine. In his narration of the Rasa Leela, Sri Sukhamuni has certainly mainly described the Nayika Bhav, the relationships of independent heroines with Mohan. But it is not that he has not mentioned Sakhi Bhav, the mood of the gopis who prefer to arrange for Radha and Mohan's meetings over their own meetings with Mohan at all. Manjaris are a kind of Sakhis. They are dedicated to devotional service alone. It cannot be conclusively ascertained from the verses of Srimad Bhagavat whether there were Manjaris present during the Rasa dance or not. But Srila Kavi Karnapur writes in Ananda Vrindavana Champu his elaboration on the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavata about Anucharis or maidservants in the Rasa dance. And Srila Rupa Goswami has written a verse in his beautiful book Utkalika Vallari about Manjaris in the Rasa Leela and about their superiority over the Sakhis. When will my heart be filled with pride as I see from afar how Mohan leaves all the lotus-eyed girls of Raja at the beginning of Rasa dance and takes you to a lonely place where he, under your command, decorates you with flowers. This verse particularly shows the presence of manjaris in the Rasa dance and their usual, uniquely fortunate position. Wherever Srimati is, there are her maidservants, following her like her shadow. Srimati cannot keep anything secret from them, for they are non-different from her life and her body. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami says, each limb of Mohan, the ocean of arts, is blazing with desire to unite with each limb of the artistic girl, Sri Radhika. He is, after all, the embodiment of the transcendental, erotic flavor. This desire is not a mundane, selfish desire. Srila Jiva Goswami writes about the opening verse of the Rasa Leela chapters of Srimad Bhagavat. Although the Lord is Atmaram, or self-satisfied, and Aptakam, completely fulfilled, still devotional love awakens desires within his heart. The Lord can do anything to increase the ecstasy of his loving devotees and to accept the service rendered by them. His main purpose is to fulfill the desires of the beautiful girls of Raja, and the gopis' only purpose is to make him happy. To reveal this supreme truth, Srimad Bhagavat relates the Rasa Leela of the Lord and of Raja Sundaris in 5 chapters that are like the 5 life airs of Srimad Bhagavat. Just as the soul cannot remain in the body without the 5 life airs, similarly, the 5 Rasa Leela chapters are the very life of Srimad Bhagavat. Of all these loving girls, Srimati Radhika is supreme and unrivaled. She is the crown jewel of gopis, and no one can make Mohan enjoys so much as her. Ujjvala, Mohan's abundant lust, makes him yearn for playful pastimes with Sri Radha. There are other consorts also, but Mohan's mind is fixed on Sri Radhika. And although millions of gopis dance wonderfully during the rasa dance, Mohan's gaze is fixed on Sri Radha alone. How wonderfully sweet are these pastimes. He embraces one gopi, he kisses one gopi, and he makes love with another gopi. He can please everyone, but only Srimati Radhika can please him.
Radha.
He can please everyone, but only Sri Radhika can please him. That is her specialty. She is Kalavati indeed. Her lowered shoulders show that she has met Mohan. His left arm rests on her shoulder, and this makes her very blissful. Tulasi's expert narration.
Shoulder means this, nah?
Yeah. This is beautiful. Babaji writes, her lower shoulders mean that she has met Mohan. Lowered means like lowered.
Because he embraced her.
And like he's putting his arm around the shoulders, that means it's lowered. So that means
she met him.
Yeah.
You met him.
So many meanings. She lowers her shoulder deliberately so Mohan can put his arm around. She is Kalavati indeed. Her lowered shoulders show that she has met Mohan. His left arm rests on her shoulder, and this makes her very blissful. Tulasi's expert narration crystallizes the flavors of the rasa dance before Mahabhavamai. Tulasi immerses Kishori Mani's mind in the Leela Rasa, prattling, now his arm rests on your shoulders. If I hang this jasmine garland on them, it may ultimately break. Anyway, let it break. Its only purpose is to make Mohan attracted to you and to make him touch you. Blessed is this maidservant. Who can make Swamini happy like her? She won't just hear any old topic. If it suits her mood, she will hear it. Otherwise not. Mahaprabhu also did not hear any old topic. Whoever brought a song or a Sanskrit verse to Mahaprabhu, first he had to recite it to Swarup Damodar. And if he approved it, then Mahaprabhu would hear it. If the song or text was not in good taste or was philosophically controversial, the Lord could not tolerate it and would be very angry within his mind. These confidential topics must be discussed in a group that is favorably disposed. While doing bhajan, the mind must meet the minds of the acharyas. Devotional service cannot be rendered while the mind remains in material consciousness. We must be able to exchange thoughts with each other. How pure the mind must be for that. When I become the way she wants me to be, O Swamini, then you will not have any secrets for me anymore. For attaining Radharani's service, the devotee must give his whole mind to her, giving up everything else. Sri Raghunath's mind is in the kingdom of transcendental pastimes. Standing before Swamini, he says, "Look, I will adorn your lowered shoulders with this jasmine garland." Radha and Mohan keep their arms on each other's shoulders. That is why their shoulders are low. How sweetly and expertly they shuffle with their feet. When Mohan places his left arm that is so long that it reaches down to his knees on Srimati's left shoulder during the rasa dance, he extends it so far that he can touch her left breast. But Swamini slaps him on the hand to stop him from such naughty acts. They lick each other's sight from the corners of their eyes, and their arms are studded with goose pimples. Gauri, Swamini, and Blackish Mohan have low shoulders because of their meetings. Tulasi says, Mohan is set alight by the fire of abundant lust, and you extinguished that fire. Sri Ramananda Rai told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not even a billion gopis can extinguish the blazing fire of Mohan's lusty desires. But Radhika can. So from this, we can understand her glories. Blessed is this maidservant. How much rasa she makes Swamini relish while serving her. This cannot be experienced without allegiance to Srila Rupa and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. Allegiance means taking to the mood and accepting the mood of Srila Rupa and Raghunath Das Goswami, their teachings and their mood.
One in feeling.
One feeling and their feeling, yeah. Following.
Following at the same time.
This cannot be experienced without allegiance to Srila Rupa and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. Srila Narottam Das Thakur sings, all glories to Sanatan and Rupa Goswami, the wells of nectar of loving devotion. Our minds should be immersed in that as well. Our minds should be immersed in that well. While Tulasi hangs the garland around Swamini's neck, she reminds her of her past sports with Mohan. If Mohan was now embracing you, there would be no need and no chance anymore for me to put this garland on. The word kala contains the syllables ka and la that indicate the kama bija, the invocatory syllable of the Kama Gayatri mantra, in which Mohan is meditated upon as a transcendental, youthful Cupid of Vrindavana who shines with an abundance of lust.
Again.
The word Kala, as in Kalavati and Kalanidhi, contains the syllables Ka and La that indicate the Kama Bija, the seed of desire. The invocatory syllable of the Kama Gayatri mantra, in which Mohan is meditated upon as a transcendental, youthful Cupid of Vrindavana who shines with an abundance of lust. The 24.5 syllables of this mantra shine like so many moons on each limb of Mohan's luscious body, and each of these syllables is like a shining full moon of lust. But even though Mohan's moon-like splendor fills the whole world with desire, still his desires increase when he sees Sri Radha's moon-like face. Kama Gayatri Mantra Rupa Hoy Krishnera Swarupa.
कॉफी पियो
4 कॉफी
और ब्रेड पियो
मलाई
Kama Gayatri Mantra Rupa Hoy Krishnera Swarupa. Sarda Chaubisha Akshara Tara Hoy Se Akshara Chandra Hoy Krishne Kori Udoy Tri Jagat Koilo Kamamoy. Mohan's form is represented in the Kama Gayatri mantra, which contains 24 and a half syllables.
उसके रास लीला के लिए मिले
These syllables are like so many moons that arise in Mohan and fill the 3 worlds with desire. Oh dear girlfriend, Mohan's face is the king of moons, and his body is the throne on which he sits to rule the kingdom and to keep the society of moons together. His 2 glistening cheeks that defeat the shining of jeweled mirrors are 2 full moons. His forehead is shaped like a half moon, and a dot of sandal paste on it is like 1 full moon. His fingernails are like a market of moons that dance on his flute, and their song is the melody of that flute. His toenails are a host of moons that dance on the ground, and whose song is the jingling of his ankle bells. After adorning Srimati,
No, this is Kama Gayatri mantra meaning. Underline this. Read first. From there, not underline all. Read first.
again,
Very important to meditate.
Krishna, Mohan's form,
No more of
Kalyavati.
the word kala contains the syllables.
underline from here.
The word kala contains the syllables ka and la that indicate the Kama Bij.
Klim, Kala, Kala, Klim.
The invocatory syllable.
Again, Kalavati.
The word Kala, as in Kalavati and Kalanidhi,
You see Radha and Krishna. Ka means Krishna, Ra means Radhika. Kalavati. Kala. Klim.
the word Kala contains the syllables Ka and La.
Means together, Klim.
That indicate the Kama Bija, the invocatory syllable of the Kama Gayatri mantra.
Other is Kama Bija, Kama Gayatri. Kama Bija means Klim.
Right.
And Gayatri means other. 24 half syllable. So, yeah.
And the Bij is not part of the...
Kama Gayatri. Bij is Klim.
Right. And
Is
is
the
that...
Bija. And this expands Kama Gayatri, other line.
So the 24 and a half syllables is
This is explained.
does it include Klim or no?
Meaning is there, Klim, but other mantra is also there. Klim Kamadeva.
So the whole mantra is 24 and a half syllables.
Kamadevaya. Yes.
Yeah.
24 moon. That mentioned here.
Yeah. The invocatory syllable of the Kama Gayatri mantra, in which Mohan is meditated upon,
Full read, not half. Kala.
the word Kala contains the syllables Ka and La that indicate the Kama Bij. The invocatory syllable of the Kama Gayatri mantra, in which Mohan is meditated upon as a transcendental, youthful Cupid of Vrindavana, who shines with an abundance of lust. The 24 and a half syllables of this...
That's 24 half underline.
Yeah.
This is 24 and half syllable.
The 24 and a half syllables of this mantra shine like so many moons.
Moons, all the 10 nails and 10 feet nails. See this? Nice.
On each limb of Mohan's luscious body, and each of these syllables is like a shining full moon of lust. But even though Mohan's moon-like splendor fills the whole world with desire, still his desires increase when he sees Sri Radhika's moon-like face. Mohan's form is represented in the Kama Gayatri mantra, which contains 24 and a half syllables. These syllables are like so many moons that arise in Mohan and fill the three worlds with desire. Oh dear girlfriend, Mohan's face is the king of moons.
What?
And his body is the throne on which he sits to rule the kingdom and to keep the society of moons together. His two glistening cheeks that defeat the shining of jeweled mirrors are two full moons. His forehead is shaped like a half moon, and the dot of sandal paste on it is like one full moon. His fingernails.
How many moons?
So far 4.5.
4.5. And 10
nails.
10 feet.
Sorry. His fingernails. So 2 cheeks, 2 moons. The dot, 1 moon. And his face is the king of moons. His fingernails are like a market of moons that dance on his flute, and their song is the melody of that flute. His toenails are a host of moons that dance on the ground, and whose song is the jingling of his ankle bells. After adorning Srimati with the flower garland, Tulasi places a big jeweled mirror before her and says, "Hey Shamaju, just see how I have decorated you. Just see. Hey
Shamaju is Radhika.
Shamaju. Shamaju
is Radhika.
Yeah.
Again, I don't understand.
After adorning Srimati with the flower garland, Tulasi places a big jeweled mirror before her and says, "Hey Shamaju, just see how I have decorated you."
More up, please. Two line more up.
So the previous paragraph is the Kamagayatri.
Read
Kamagayatri mantra.
2 line more up, read.
His fingernails are like a market of moons that dance on his flute, and their song is the melody of that flute. His toenails are a host of moons that dance on the ground, and whose song is the jingling of his ankle bells. After adorning Srimati,
adorning means
decorating. After adorning Srimati with a flower garland, Tulasi places a big jeweled mirror before her and says, "Hey Shyamaju, just see how I have decorated you." You follow with it? Swamini is enchanted when she sees her sweet reflection in the mirror and proudly says, "Tulasi, you really know how to make Mohan enjoy. Even when he sees me without makeup, he becomes enchanted. So I cannot imagine how he will feel when he sees this extraordinary beauty. Everything will be wasted when my hero cannot enjoy all this." In this way, Swamini speaks out her heart to Tulasi in so many ways. Suddenly, this vision ends and Sri Raghunath Das laments and prays as follows: "O artistic queen of the Rasa dance, by your mercy, Madan Mohan can hold you around the neck during the luscious Maharasa Leela as you both dance in the middle of the Rasa circle. Oh Radhe, during this erotic Rasa pastime, your Lord became known as a brightly shining full moon of lust. Who knows the glory of your neck and of your special sweet attributes? I will hang a sweet jasmine garland that is surrounded by a swarm of buzzing bumblebees around that neck, and thus make it even more splendid." Srila Dasa Goswami prays, "I will stay at your feet and render so many kinds of service." This is end of verse 44.
Up to here is the Kamagati meaning.
Okay. Because it increases his lust, huh?
Try to understand the Kamagati meaning. This has to meditate to meaning Ananga Prachodayat. Ananga, they become one. Ananga.
One meaning, what was it? One meaning? One meaning what? How?
Ananga means one, they become one. No difference. One body. They become one. So Manjari is telling, I want to serve. Read this line.
Swamini is enchanted when she sees her sweet reflection in a mirror and proudly says, Tulasi, you really know how to make Mohan enjoy. Even when he sees me without makeup, he becomes enchanted. So I cannot imagine how he will feel when he sees this extraordinary beauty. Everything will be wasted when my hero cannot enjoy all this.
That is meditation. Swamini said, and what Manjari is telling. Who is there? Open the light. Shama?
She's coming.
Radhe.
Shama? If they come,
Who?
the one car.
What now?
Okay, I'll get. Srila Raghunath Das laments
Yes.
and prays as follows. O artistic queen of the Rasa dance, Sri Radhe, by your mercy, Madan Mohan can hold you around the neck during the luscious Maharaj.
You, this is Ananga. Anango Pachoda.
By your mercy, Madan Mohan
Radha Mohan.
can hold you around the neck during the luscious Maharasa Leela as you both dance in the middle of the Rasa circle. O Radhe, during this erotic Rasa pastime, your Lord became known as a brightly shining full moon of lust. Who knows the glory of your neck and of your special sweet attributes? I will hang a sweet jasmine garland that is surrounded by a swarm of buzzing bumblebees around that neck and thus make it even more splendid.
What is the last line?
I will hang a sweet jasmine garland that is surrounded
to you.
by a swarm of buzzing bumblebees.
Bumblebees is Krishna. How buzzing to you. Exchanging loving affairs, kissing to you. Buzzing means doing something. That whole become concept. Meaning of they become one, Ananga.
This is the height of their loving exchange, this becoming one.
This is the meditation of Kamagati. Only remembering will not work without meditation.
Is this the most special of all their loving exchanges? This
is a meditation of Kamagati mantra. When you stop, people ask, what is the meaning of Kamagati? 24 half syllable.
Yeah.
What is that syllable? The face of divine couple. Who they become one. So it become more beautiful. Full moon is the face. K means Krishna, Ali means who is in Kalavati. Lavat, Kala.
Yeah.
Allah. K, Krishna also. La, both are together. Radha and Krishna together. Form is two, but they become one. It's clear.
We need to be expelled.
So every place in Gopala mantra also claim first start. I meditate in this Radha Krishna. Oh Gurudev also, please help for this. Oh Gauranga, please help for this. Not that I worship to Gurudev for him. No. Goal is this. To develop claim Radha Krishna, divine. That's this. What you see is softer than flower. It's one flower. This softness, the exchange, and your softness can bring this. Radhe Radhe Govinda